Hello student, let's continue our chapter acid, bases and salt. Today let's know what do all acids and all bases have in common. So what do all acids and all bases have in common? To understand, let's perform an activity. We have seen that all acids have similar chemical properties. What leads to this similarity in properties? Question arises here. We saw in our previous activity that all acids generate hydrogen gas on reacting with metals. So hydrogen seems to be common to all acids. Let us perform an activity to investigate whether all compounds containing hydrogen are acidic or not. Activity procedure number 1. Take solution of glucose, alcohol, hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, etc. Step 2. Fix 2 nails on a cork and place the cork in a 100 ml beaker as seen in figure 2.3. Now connect the nails to the two terminals of a 6-volt battery. Throw a bulb and switch as shown in figure 2.3. Now pour some diCl in the beaker and switch on the current. Repeat with dilute sulfuric acid. What do you observe? Repeat the experiment separately with glucose also and alcohol solution also, and again observe. Does the bulb glow in all cases? What do you think? Students, remember I told you that when hydrogen and ion form after dissolving anything in water, then we can say this is acid. And when we dissolve anything and hydroxide ion form, then we can say it is base. Now here what we observe, let's discuss in our next slide. Here we observe that the bulb will start glowing in the case of acids. But you will observe that glucose and alcohol solution do not conduct electricity. What is the reason behind this? Glowing of the bulb indicates that there is a flow of electric current through the solution. The electric current is carried through the solution by ions. Since the cation present in acids, hydrogen ion is H positive, this suggests that acid produce hydrogen ions H plus in solution, which are responsible for their acidic properties. Repeat the same activity using alkalis, means base, such as sodium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, and again you say the conclusion about your result. So student, here you have observed that the bulb glow only in case of acid. Why? Because acid have some ion, and which is hydrogen ion, which is free to move, and that is why it establishes a path to conduct the electricity and glowing of the bulb. But in case of glucose, C6H2, since here hydrogen present, then also it is not conducting here electricity. Alcohol also CH3, CH2OH, means anything if consists hydrogen, not meaning that it is acid. Anything if you dissolve in water and if form hydrogen ion, then it is acid. I think you understood this. Let's now discuss few question answer. Question number 1. Why should card and sword substance not to be kept in brass and copper vessels? This answer already I discussed with you. I told that when acid react with metal, then hydrogen gas liberated along with salt. So here you can see card contain some acid, because we know that any source substance contain acid, and when it is kept in brass or copper, then brass and copper are metal. It means acid will react with metal and will form hydrogen gas, which is very harmful for our digestion. This answer you write by yourself. Number 2 question. Which gas is usually liberated when an acid reacts with metal? Answer is hydrogen. Illustrate with an example how will you test the presence of this gas. So this thing also we discussed that if you bring any burning candle near this gas, and if it extinguishes by creating a pop sound, it means that it is a hydrogen gas. Question number 3. Metal compound A react with dilute hydrochloric acid to produce effervescence. The gas evolve extinguish a burning candle. Write the valence chemical equation for the reaction if one of the compounds formed is calcium chloride. This answer you try to write by yourself. And student, whatever homework I am giving, you try to write in a paper and then you upload as I inform you.